Nice. We missed it. It's okay. Ult's on monstrosities.
Cliff, are you back up or no?
Yeah, I'm back up.
Oh, okay, cool.
I got to be on my way. Yeah,
Shade Tank, if you can kind of hold monstrosities, that would be cool.
Yep, I'm doing. But I'm gonna have to get the Griffin now. Yeah, these monstrosities, I still got like 2 of them on. The Griffin's down in the back.
Yeah, I'm trying.
We'll switch back in a second, get rid of these ads. That wasn't so bad. Drop the Griffin.
There we go.
Yeah, the burn seems good. We probably could have stacked them. We could probably stack them, but gotta come hold hands. Well, it's over now anyway. Next time, though, we know we're next time.
I'm not gonna do the portal, just find the boss.
Oops, sorry, I stole your boy.
Oh shit. Yeah, actually, that was in the synergy. It's better portal.
I stole him, Rick, if you want him here.
There it is.
Be pleased. I suppose poor Garden wasn't so useful after all.
So which one do we move up?
We're gonna leave the fire one up, so we're gonna skip the middle one. We're gonna skip the middle. We're gonna go all the way over here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'm just looking for Velcrin's chest. I'm sure other people probably have too, because it never drops.
This shop boss is an asshole.
Which one?
I'll take a running one-hander if anybody gets it.
Weird.
Okay, we're pretty much doing the same thing over again.
I might have. Oh, that's not tradable. Never mind.
I can't get it. Thanks though, appreciate it.
We're pretty much doing the same thing over again. This boss has an overcharge mechanic. Your screen will go blue, and it will tell you that your weapon is being overcharged. If that happens, you need to bar swap and stay on your other bar for about 10 seconds. If not, you're going to deal an enormous amount of AoE damage. Your healers are going to hate you, and we're all going to die. So if your screen's blue, swap. That's the big important part of this fight. Once we kill the Griffin, we won't have to deal with that anymore. There's also going to be a pretty serious amount of AoE damage just kind of everywhere on the floor. Don't stand in the lightning. That is all.
Did you catch that, Darth, about the blue screen?
I did say that kind of quickly.
Yeah,
That's fine.
we got it.
Okay. I'll just yell at you if I see that you're overcharged and standing there.
Oh, you can see it on other people? I didn't know that.
Oh, yeah. Alright, just go ahead and stack them, guys.
Okay.
Just stack them in the back of the arena, kind of where they're coming in and away from the portal, so we don't deal with that again. And we're on the tail of the Griffin, killing the Griffin. Alright, I'm in the portal. There's one.
Who's up?
There's two.
Boss is jumping.
I'll fight your phone, Chris.
Griffin's down.
And there's the third one.
Watch out, guys. I'm gonna keep you gripping
One more
while
speed, please. And back.
Couple people have.
Get your resist.
Knock it off. Griffin's up. I did not elbow that man. I don't know why he's looking at me.
Resist. Get 3, find him.
We're sort of in a pile over.
Yes. Somebody had the hard frost.
Griffin's down. In the back.
Alright, on the tail.
Whoop.
Easy.
I've never been overcharged so many times like this before. Take the third one. Is that random scripted or how does that work?
No. I didn't know it going yet.
Yeah.
It's random.
You got me 4 times now. That's crazy.
I was trying to synergize.
Alright,
I
looking for
went
one.
Griffin's up.
Yeah, grab that one, Rick. Alright, all 3.
Griffin's down in the front.
Then we're back.
Furious.
Scratch that, I got the jacket, I don't need anything anymore, so anything you guys need.
It's not like we were leaving.
No. I don't do that to you guys, even if you guys want to run like +2, no. Even if you guys want to run +2 and whatever, after, I'm down to help. It's no big deal unless somebody else needs to hop in, like it doesn't matter to me, I'm down to help whenever.
What do you want to do, Ripple?
Alright.
Don't matter to me, man.
What do you like doing here?
Well, I've always went in the portal, so I can do that.
Oh, really?
No matter.
Alright, that works. But you get portal tank. You seem to like the portal anyways.
When he does that, nice. When he does that, do I have to grab this side boss or no?
Correct.
Okay.
So the site, I don't remember, I haven't done +1 in so long, I don't remember what percentage he spawns at, if it's 50 or 75 still. But at some point, side boss, the main boss is going to spawn, and when that happens, you're going to kind of hold him. Okay, so let's say this statue right here is where Zamaja popped up. What you're going to do is you're going to kind of hold him maybe not this far away over to the side.
Of the main boss?
Of the main boss, correct. That way, in case main tank takes a couple beams, misses a block, our healers do not have to run across the room to heal him. But we do not want to be close enough that our AoEs are touching Zamaja. And the reason for that is that when we start doing +2, +3, if we have too many AoEs hitting Zamaja, we're going to have a second boss spawn before we kill the first one. And just trust me, that feels bad. It's a mess, there's going to be too much going on, and that'll probably wipe you. So what you'll do is wherever Zamaja is around the room, you're going to kind of pull that little dude with him and just hold him about an arm's reach away. Just enough so that our AoEs aren't touching him, but close enough so that our healers don't have to run around the room to heal both of our tanks.
Just keep an eye on me and tell me when to adjust for the first couple times, probably.
Aren't you main tank?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so you're in Zamaja the whole time.
To keep him.
Yeah,
if Rick
that's what Rick's
goes
gonna do. So you're gonna stay on Zamaja. Yes, this is the other reason that we keep him right here. When the portal pops up, we'll call portal. You'll turn, range taunt the shade to you. Call out, I've got side boss, and then Rick will go in the portal, and then Rick will call out when he's in the portal, and we'll follow him in.
Alright.
That's the other reason that we hold him kind of close to you. That way you don't have to turn Zamaja around to go find the shade. You'll just kind of grab him right there, pull him to you. Healers, when he has both of them on him, he needs synergies, he needs healing, make sure you've got it on him. Okay.
So do we you don't have to deal with the Griffin, right?
No, the Griffin will be up top, shooting shit at us.
Just being a douche.
Yes. So the shade's gonna come down. When we kill the shade, we do not have to deal with that specific Griffin's attacks anymore. So here's what's gonna happen with the Fire Boss, is we're gonna get that little expanding AoE. Should not be a problem if we are stacked. What it does, you're gonna get an AoE on your feet. It's about as large as my channel focus is right there. And it's going to expand slowly. And when that happens, you need to stay in the group, block, and do not move. And everybody else, when we see that AoE pop up on someone's feet, you're quite welcome to call out that you're targeted by fire. We need to go stand in it. It's counterintuitive. People kind of suck at this mechanic as a whole, but that's why we pull them in here on +1 to practice this. So we need to stand in it because that fireball spreads does a set tick of damage, and the more people that are hit by it, the less damage that everybody takes. If it hits the full group, you're barely even going to notice that one tick of springs is going to take care of it. So as long as we're stacked on the tail of Zamaja, it should be pretty easy. The person that gets it, please don't move, hold your block, and the rest of us will stand in the circle and keep you safe. As soon as we have the shade down, we're not going to have to deal with the fire anymore. That's pretty cool. Okay, so now I need 2 more DPS to go into the portal with me. Who's that? That's it. Alright. One more.
I've never done it. Like, I accidentally went in once, but I've never done it. But I'm willing to try.
Alright, cool. We'll play. We only really need 2 on normal. We take a 3rd one anyways, just kind of in case something happens and one of us is down. Who's my 3rd? Was that Jess?
Yeah, I can. I'll go.
Okay, cool. You're our 3rd.
Face danger.
Alright, 2 kind of more mechanics. Once we hit 40%, we're going to have creepers spawning around over the edge of the area. They have the highest priority over pretty much anything. On +1, we're not going to have a shade up anymore. So when a creeper spawns, please kill it. And then the last thing, I think starting with the 2nd portal? I don't actually remember when this starts. There's going to be a conal AoE that comes out of the portal. If you get hit by that, it is going to switch you sides. So you will either go downstairs, if you got hit by it up here. If you were downstairs and you got hit by it, you will go up here. So stay out of it. If you do get hit by it, if you are upstairs and you get hit by the cone, it's going to knock you downstairs. If you're not supposed to be downstairs, look for the cone again, because it's going to come up again in a couple of seconds. And then go stand in it, and it'll knock you right back up here. If you were downstairs and you get hit by it and knocked up here, just go run right back on the portal. It'll still be up. But that's pretty much it.
Has never been down there. I might have missed it. Did you explain the running to the sides and getting up high?
Sure did. Jess, here's what we're going to be doing down there. First we're going to wait for Rick. So Rick goes in first. Rick's going to call when he goes in. because there's an initial blast that comes from the shade down there that will mess you up. He can take it, be able to with some resistance.